Yo, what's going on, everybody? Jason Trio here with Bittrio.com. Today is Monday, May 17th, 2021. I had to take a look at it and say, what day is it? All right, so today is that day. Axie Arena Season 17 is live. Yes! We've been waiting for this moment, probably about 3 weeks now. And more importantly than a new arena season is balancing updates. Oh, yes. We've been waiting for balancing updates forever. Forever. Caterpillar, Herbivore, Zigzag, Garish Worm. Where's the other one? The Bug Back. Buzz. So I already glanced over it. I know a few of those cards are in there. Happily, a couple of them are not. Overall, I think it's pretty good. Also, we have the expanded leaderboard. So pretty freaking awesome. Let's read. We're delighted to kick off Season 17 of the Axie Infinity Alpha. Crazy, right? Still in alpha. This is alpha. This ain't even beta. What the hell? Game ain't even out yet, is it? I don't know. I guess they just tag these lines. Alpha, beta. That way they can say, look, it ain't a finished product, bro. So when shit changes, we don't want to hear nothing. All right. Our season structure rewards you for climbing the leaderboard with boosted SLP drops and juicy access prizes. Due to our expanding user base and Ronin allowing for gas-free claiming, we've expanded the access leaderboard rewards to the top 300. Yes, the top 300 players are gonna get paid. So it was top 200, now it's top 300. Number one, first place gets 500,000 access, and 201 to 300 gets 12,500 access. You know how many breeds that is, son? You know how many breeds? Dude, let's go. All the breeds coming your way. That's what I'm talking about. Access token. You can stake it. You could do this. You could do that. But you could also breed that shit. That's crazy, dude. I'm setting up scholars. Congratulations to all the new scholars. Hope you guys stick with me for a while. Stick with me for the long term. And it's just with these breeding these Axies, it's like, all right, I got these Axies. I'm gonna crack their eggs, hatch these Axies from egg, larva, petite to adult, you know, whatever the status is or the progress is now. Then I'm like, all right, let me breed them once or twice, and then I send them on their way off to the new scholar team. Well, I'm like looking into the future, like, when does this stop? Because if I keep doing this, it's never gonna stop. When do you stop it? Axie is crazy as hell, where you just keep breeding and breeding and breeding and growing and growing and growing and growing. Absolutely crazy. So I don't know. I mean, I have some scholar teams with virgins on it, but I really don't like to do that because it's like I'm leaving something on the table. That's untapped. That's an untapped cherry. I got to get that. So I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Am I just going to keep a bunch of virgins? Am I going to stop making scholars? I really don't know. I got a few more teams that I want to make that I can max out 3 wallets. And then we'll see if I delve into a 4th wallet. I definitely want to make sure that I have the right people with me, good people with me, people that are going to be sticking it out with me, chilling, willing to evolve, willing to grow, willing to work, you know? It's going to be hard having a lot of people, especially if there's a lot of turnover. So I gotta fill in the last few spots, and then we're going to see how it goes. Okay, so here we go. Now that Ronin Phase 2 is here, we've decided to release a larger balancing patch. Yes, thank you. This will expand the meta and give you new goals to breed towards. You're damn right. It will. All right, so they gave it to us in this Excel spreadsheet image. instead of having the actual card graphics. I ain't mad at them, no. It don't look as pretty, but that's okay. I ain't mad at them. If they, you know, if it allows them to get more work done, they could have skipped on this balancing update and just said, yo, season 17 is live, have at it, we're still working on Ronin. And also when they released Ronin, they could have been like, look, you know, we're waiting for SLP claim Ronin, we're delaying it, you know. So I like it. Just give it to us, you know. It doesn't have to be fancy, just give it to us. So I'll take it like this. All right, first up we have last one. It went from 140, so the green here is going to be a buff, the red is a nerf, and the orange is an adjustment. The last one, 140 attack and 10 shield, gets buffed up to 150 attack and 0 shield. Now, I think that's good. Make last one do more damage. It used to do 160 until they nerfed it. Now they're coming back to 150-ish. But I really think that last one should give -1. 1 minus attack. 20% debuff attack. Not 40%. God damn, 40%! It does work on little owl birds because you could just use your little owl mouth as your attack, your next attack, once you have the debuff. So it's not a huge deal, but 40% reduced attack on your next attack. That's rough. It also works with the tri-feather thing where if you have a debuff, it attacks twice. So there's some combos out there for last one. I like this buff. Give it. Next up, Shiba. Well, dude, it was about time because Shiba was straight ass. Even though it did 110, just all the other cards that were out there, Shiba was just left in the dust. So it goes from 110.40 to 120.30. And yeah, is it going to be viable? It'll be all right. I think it puts it on par with the other beast cards. So I think it's good. It's a good change. 120.30. Still not amazing. You know what? Your team gets plus morale if you attack in last stand. Yeah, what? Morale's probably the weakest stat in the game. Maybe besides skill. I don't even know. Does anyone calculate skill damage? Is it worth having a mech or something with skill? I don't know. All right, next up, Grass Snake. Keeps the same attack and shield 10-20, but now it applies 2 poison ticks. Oh, all right. I can dig it. 2 poison ticks, huh? You know, this might make Pigeon Post a little better, where if Grass Snake's going to put 2 ticks on you, well, that Pigeon Post is going to turn 2 ticks off you. So, hey, you got to watch out for that. But I like it. Grass Snake trying something new, not changing the attack or shield, just giving it a new ability, doubling the ability. I think it's good. Caterpillars. Hot damn, Caterpillars is on the list. Well, would you look at that? Caterpillars. Finally, the weakest card in the game. Arguably, we got Unko right under it, so I don't know. 2 weak-ass cards that I like to play. I'm trying out here to play, but they're not really working out for me. Oh, damn. But now, Caterpillars goes from 80-50 to 150. Good. That's it. Simple change. Let's see how it works. It's still not going to be great. Probably needs to do 120, 30. Put it on par with Shiba, 120, 30. But it has the fear. It's got a little CC, so it's cool. You know what? Put it on a bug, and you get a little bit of boost. Caterpillars, 150. It's good. It's better on a back Axie. If your opponent attacks, and your last act, you could ping them with a little caterpillar, fear them, and then next round, you know, it's like a discard. You waste one of his cards. So I think it's good. 150 good. Uko, another one of the cards that I try to jam in arena, but it sucks. It goes from 30 attack 40 shield to 30 attack 80 shield, so it's more of a tanky card. Yeah, that's cool. Give it up. I wish they would have changed the description to apply stench to opposing Axie for 2 rounds. If it was 2 rounds, it would be good. It would actually probably jump right up in the top tier, and it would be fucking awesome. But 80 shield, yeah, you know what? That's okay. Now you can have a frontliner with Unko. and you're not terribly upset. The only problem is now your frontliner's got to be fast if you want to really work Stench properly. So you're going to probably sacrifice a little health for speed. We'll see how that works. I definitely have a couple Axies with Unco. I built a couple teams, scholar teams, with Unco and Ant. So that's a buff to my brew and also my scholars. So, you know, a lot of these cards getting buffed on this list. I made a lot of scholarship teams, so you guys should be happy as well. Next up, Grandma's Fan. A bird tail goes from 110.30 to 120.30. Okay, hey, birds probably needed it. Grandma's Fan adds chill. It's kind of a pain in the ass. It's pretty strong as it is, but aquas are running wild. Birds need more damage to kill those aquas. Aquas are just pushing birds out of the meta, and I like it. You know, last one, give it a buff. Grandma's Fan, give it a buff. Birds need a buff. It's gonna fuck up for bugs and beasts though a little bit, but hopefully it'll chill back on those aquas. I don't know if it will. We're gonna see, but I'm cool with this buff here too. All right, Bumpy. Bumpy needed a buff. Goes from 80 damage, 20 shield to 90 damage, 30 shield. Sure, I think that's good. Bumpy horn regenerates 20 shield. You know what if they would have buffed it, actually, the description, since they're increasing the shield from 20 to 30, what if the description, the ability was regenerate 30 shield per turn? That'd be too strong? I don't know, but I wouldn't mind if we saw that. But 90-30, not bad. Tadpole goes from 140 to 110.40. So just like Grandma's Fan, Tadpole, Tail, it gets a little buff. Tadpole applies Jinx, not chill, but still needs it. Still needs a buff. Tadpole, you don't see Aquas running Tadpole. You see Aquas running Koi all day. Nemo all day. I mean, that's pretty much what you see. So Tadpole getting a buff. Yeah, let's see more cards. All right, Garish Worm. I've been calling for a Garish Worm buff as well. And they do buff it, but they don't increase the damage or the shield. They apply 2 poisons now when played in a chain, just like Grass Snake. Do I like it? Yeah, I like it. I got multiple Garish Worm Scholar teams. And I think one of them I paired up with a Yam Tank. Oh, damn, bruh. So we're going to have a Yam Tank with a Garish Worm combo. Now, that doesn't work in the chain. You got to play Garish Worm with a bug card. Remember that shit. Still good. Apply 2 double poison. So that's pretty good. I like it. Scaly Spoon. Oh, what? Scaly Spoon got a buff from 40-60 to 80-40? Hold on. That's really good. Scaly Spoon about to be really good. I'm about to go to the market and look for a Scaly Spoon. I actually just bought a Scaly Spoon for one of my newer scholars. Scaly Spoon, Mint, Serious, Yam. That's a good card now. Scaly Spoon, actually Vans. Shout out to Vans, has Scaly Spoon on his reptile tank. Scaly Spoon, what? They just doubled the damage? Now, okay, fine. They decreased the shield by 20. Not a huge fan of that, but it's more in line with what the card does. Scaly Spoon reflects range damage. So to have it actually hit for some damage, to combo with the reflect damage, that's what I like. I think that synergizes really well. So I'm happy to see that. Scaly Spoon. I don't have any Scaly Spoons myself, at least not that I could think of that I use, but I have at least 2 scholars with Scaly Spoon, probably more, at least maybe one more, I don't know, but good buff. All right, Feather Spear goes from 150 to 110.50. Yeah, I like it. So they give Feather Spear a buff, but they don't do the other spear. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Feather Spear, it could use it. I definitely got a scholar with Feather Spear, and the tank has Watering Can, and the Reptile Spear, and the Beast is a beast. He's got Rice, Feather Spear, so this will help that scholar out. I think it's good. Herbivore, a huge needed buff, goes from 65-65 to 75-75. Herbivore, you could have did more. I like it though. Let's see, what's Razor Blade? 80 damage, 50 shield. So I guess this is good because Herbivore, you get a bigger shield. 75 actually is pretty good. It's actually pretty good. So I'm down with it. Let's see how it goes. You gotta buff plant mouths. Everybody's running serious. Something has to be done. Plus 10 on attack and shield. Yeah, you know, we'll see. Is it gonna be good enough? We'll see. Double talk goes from 50 attack to 80 attack. Yeah, sure. People were talking about double talk. They wanted to be like a 0-cost card. I could see that. I don't know if it was too strong. It'd be a nice combo, but 80 damage. Slide it under that shield. I like it. Double talk probably shouldn't have any shield, so I like it like this, increasing the damage. All right, so we're good with that. Double talk. Yeah, I have at least one scholar with this. My antenna team, he's an aqua. He's got double talk on it. Make sure you know how to use double talk. If you don't, post in the Discord, ask me a question. And yeah, double talk's pretty good. I think it's good. Basically, use it to slide under the shield, you know, when your opponent has low health and they're putting up a big shield, or if they're going to play like a carrot or a snail shell, use double talk, you can slide right under that shield. Next up, Gilla. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it goes from 100 damage, 50 shield to 100 damage, 55 shield. Really? Really now? That's a reptile tail. You just tack 5 shield on it for reals? Okay, well, I guess it's balancing. Axie Kiss. Yes. Axie Kiss definitely needed a buff. They had it at 100 damage. And now it's back at 100 damage. It was at 100 damage. It goes back down to 90. And now they're like, you know what? It has to go back to up to 100. Yes! Axie Kid should do 100 damage. I'm good with it there. I think that's a nice spot for it. Bone Sail, small buff, gets plus 10 shield. I'm cool with it. I got a lot of Bone Sails rolling around. I like Bone Sail. I think it's an underrated card. Pumpkin gets a lot of play. You draw a card with Pumpkin. Bone Sail gets no play. You draw a card with Bone Sail. I like Bone Sail because it gives you that attack. I think it suits well. It's better for a midline Axie compared to Pumpkin. There was an antenna out there that had Razorback, Carrot, Antenna. Pumpkin, I didn't buy it, but somebody else did buy it. I think it was like 3 sales, 0.05, 0.07, maybe another sale. But Bone Sail, and this is from Gibberson again. Gibberson had 2 of these, Antenna, Razorback, Carrot, Bone Sail. Now that's the card I want. Give me Bone Sail in the mid, and I like it. So I'll take the plus 10 shield. It's pretty good. Zigzag definitely needs a buff. Goes from 55 to 60. Small buff, but I kind of like it. You can't really buff it too much because you got Herbivore. You know, Zigzag and Herbivore are kind of in this weird spot where it's Zigzag, it's just so much better. So you kind of have to expand the gap here, increase the distance between Herbivore and Zigzag. So I do like it. 60. Is it good enough? I'm not sure. I would have rather have this go 65 on Zigzag and Herbivore go 75 85, something like that. Or 85 75. I don't know which one, if it would be too strong, but I would have liked to press both of them up just a little more because I don't think that this is gonna shake Sirius out of the #1 spot. But there you have it. All right, next up, Snake Jar goes from 70-20 to 80-20. I like it. Snake Jar, probably an underrated card, really good. So give it a little more damage, a little more oomph. 80 damage, pretty good, especially in the back. If you got it on a reptile, it's going to smack those birds and smack those aquas. Get those aquas out of here. All right, Ant gets a similar buff to Unko. Goes from 30 damage, 40 shield to 30 damage, 80 shield. I'll take it. We'll see how Ant goes. I recently sold a tank with Ant because Ant sucks. And if this makes that tank good, well, good for you. The problem is, hey, it's on a bug card. You get 0 speed with a bug move. It was on a slow plant. Stench, you know, Stench is in a weird spot because you have to make it on a fast Axie. Stench has to be on a fast Axie when you're building a team. So Unko, at least you get that you get that +1 speed, and it's a reptile, which reptiles are generally faster than plants. So you got that going on. All right, Tri-Feather gets a buff from 30 attack to 35 attack. Fine. I think they recently nerfed this. Now they're kind of coming back up slightly. It's kind of like they take 2 steps back and then 1 step forward. So like nerf it really hard and then, oh, that might have been too much. Let's pump it up just a little bit, like halfway. Split the difference. Hero gets a buff, +10 attack from 50 to 60. I like it. Draw a card. Plus attack. I think it's pretty good. There was a hero reptile that I was looking at, but can't pull myself to pull the trigger and buy it. Not yet. We'll see. Watermelon gets +20 shield from 30 to 50. All right. I guess this will make watermelon tanks slightly more viable, which would be nice to see. You see a little watermelon tank. Target the fastest enemy. But are you going to see it with Sirius? You know, watermelon Sirius. You're just nipping. You're nipping at the fastest enemy. Not going to do much, especially if it's an Aqua. Aqua's got like 420 health. They are healthy, dude. They're healthy and strong. All right, Scarab, another card that I've been calling for. Now, I wanted Scarab to last for 2 rounds, so opponent can't heal for 2 rounds. Would have been nice, but hey, they give it +10 damage. Simple buff. That's what I'm talking about. Scarab, +10 damage. It's going to make it good. Pokey gets +5 damage. Probably wasn't needed, but hey, more beast cards. Make the beast card stronger. Destroy those plants. I'm down with it. Serestus, +10 damage. I definitely think so. Serestus is good on a reptile, but any other class, I don't think it's great on. I had it on an Aqua, Little Owl, Spike. He actually sold, and I think it was just missing a little bit. I think this +10 damage will do good. Indian Star, they nerfed it. Now it's back up again, giving it +10 shield. Definitely needed. I like the way that this is 80-20. Indian Star, Scaly Spoon 80-40 though. Then that means to me, Indian Star should do 40 attack. Buff that shit. I think Indian Star and Scaly should be a mirror. It should be a mirror image of itself. It would be balanced, in my opinion. It should be balanced, right? One does melee reflect, one does ranged reflect damage. So make Scaly have the higher attack, make Indian Star have the higher defense since it's a back, but make him mirror. So Indian Star does 40 damage. Ranchu, good. Goes from 110 to 120, gets +10 damage. I like that. It's another Aqua Tail that nobody freaking uses. This is the one that applies chill. Let it go. I think Taki is out there going to be happy. He's got an Aqua with Turn Up Ranchu. So +10 attack for you, sir. Croc, yeah, it needs a buff. 80-60 to 90-60. I'm down with it. Let's go. All right, let's get into the nerfs here. Pinsir loses 10 damage and 10 shield. Uh-oh. Coming after those bugs. Coming after those Parasite Pinsir bugs. I see Parasite on the list. Y'all getting nerfed. Post-fight. Ooh, okay. Goes from 140 to 120 damage. Nerfed 20 damage. Really? Okay. Was it super strong? Yeah, I think so, but you know, those Aquas, bro. You need that damage. So I would have liked to see it maybe reduced to, instead of taking 30% of your damage, 20% of your damage, 25% of your damage. If you're going to do all this, I don't know, because it hits hard right now. We'll see. Fish Snack loses 10 shield. Okay, you know, it's pretty strong. Dude, they're coming at Pinsir, Fish Snack, Thorny, Parasite. They're coming after. They're coming after those bugs. Those bugs. Damn. Guess they're too strong. Thorny gets a nerf as well, -5 damage. No big deal. Wall Gecko gets a nerf, -20 shield. I like that. Wall Gecko super strong, especially when combined with 2 Wall Geckos. Piranha gets a nerf from 130 damage to 120. Parasite gets a nerf from 90 to 80. I don't like that, to be honest. I don't like the Parasite nerf. I think 90-50 is fine with this card. I also don't like the Pinsir nerf. I want the bugs to be strong. I don't mind the thorny. The fish snack, you know, that's fine too. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I don't mind the pincer really either. That's okay. But the parasite, I don't think that needs a nerf. I think it should stay at 90 because now you're at 80. It's going to be hard to kill tanks. And finally, a little balance update for pliers. Goes from 120 damage, 0 shield to 110 damage, 30 shield. So they actually made pliers better. I think pliers is actually better now. You lose 10 damage, but you gain 30 shield. It's probably better. All right, so there it is. What do y'all think of these changes? Personally, I like it. Overall, I think it's good. So let me know what y'all think. All right, that's going to be it for this one. Thank y'all for watching. Later.